Somebody was asking me last evening before 5 p.m. Mass, Father, are you going to stream the Super Bowl? Because he saw the screen. I said, no. We don't do that here. Even if we want to see it, we want to watch it. But what we are going to stream is a video from our bishop. It is the time for what we call now the Catholic Appeal of South Carolina. What used to be the bishop's annual appeal. I'm going to call it campaign. Okay, it's too long. The campaign for the bishop. Campaign that it is used every year and is collected every year and done every year to collect money to serve or to use it for the many ministries that the diocese has. So the bishop in the diocese asks everybody, every Catholic, to give some money for the different ministries that we have in the diocese. So I want to invite you. I guess you received some information in your mail, so you know about that. So but now we are going to listen to our bishop, and I want to invite you to start thinking and praying about that campaign and see how you can participate in it this year. Okay, so after my 20 minutes homily, I'm going to stream the 5-minute video. Now it's not going to be 20, don't worry about that. It's going to be short. The leprosy. Today is about a leper and a leprosy. It is clear, and I want to go to the point. It is clear that leprosy now, what we understand by leprosy is not what the Bible understands by leprosy. It's something different. It was a very general skin disease. When I'm saying general, it's various diseases, skin diseases, that for them was leprosy. The most important thing is what that disease, the consequence of that disease. As we heard, the main consequence is that whoever had the disease was an outcast. The person had to be outside, it said the Bible, outside the camp, which means he couldn't be, or she couldn't be in communion with the others. He was isolated. So he was alienated by himself. And it is clear, you heard the psalm, the responsorial psalm, that the church and the theology, the Catholic theology and Christian theology in general, sees that leprosy as the sin. The same consequence that the leprosy in the time of Jesus Christ and in the time of the Old Testament had for the person is what sin has, or the consequence that sin creates in each one of us. So the leprosy really makes the person an outsider, outcast. And I want to talk about 3 alienations, very simple, very clear, that the sin makes in each one of us. The first one, the sin alienates us from God. Every single sin that we commit makes us an outsider when it comes, or an outcast when it comes to our relationship with God. That relationship is going to be broken. So we cannot have a harmonious relationship with God because of the sin. But it's not only with God, it is also with my brother and my sister. The relationship with my brother for every single sin that we commit is going to be broken. The relationship is not the same. And think about the sins that we commit. Many of them actually are sins against my brother and my sister. Many of them, because of that, has a consequence in that relationship. But it's not only God and my brother and my sister. The sin also has a consequence in my own relationship with myself. Somehow, myself got a blur. We do not have a real self when we commit a sin. We are not reflecting what we should reflect as Christians. Let me say that in another way. We are supposed to be the image of God. But when we sin, that image is blurred. We are not showing that image that we should show every single day. So that's why the sin also makes my own relationship with myself broken, a broken relationship. But the good news, and it's beautiful, and I'm coming to the end of my homily, is that God, Jesus Christ, came to restore and to heal those relationships. And it's beautiful how this leper comes to Jesus Christ in today's gospel, asking him, begging him, can you please restore me? Can you please make me enter into communion with the camp to restore those relationships? And God, Jesus Christ says, yes, I want. And he touches the leper. And the entire man gets restored. Now he is healed. And the beautiful thing also is that Jesus was not supposed to touch that man. He was unclean. So in the Jewish mentality, that uncleanness would be in Jesus Christ in the moment he or whoever touches somebody unclean. Here, something different happens. Healing from Jesus Christ goes to the unclean person, and that healing made the man a new person. How beautiful is that? So, the invitation is very simple. We all are sinners. We all are lepers. But we have to go to the one who can restore and give us something, a new self, Jesus Christ. He is there for each one of us, and he is there to clean us, to remove from each one of us the leprosy. So let us, in this Eucharist, think about that. Let us think about our leprosies, and let us go to Jesus Christ, ask him to touch us, and let us allow him to clean us, to remove the leprosy from our hearts. Amen.